Hello everyone. On this channel, I feel that information about what is happening in China is often not correctly conveyed to countries other than China, so I will be disseminating the information I have gathered in English. I'm getting information from multiple media, so I'd be happy if you could comment on the content of the video. Also, my native language is not English, so I use an AI speaker to create the voice to convey the information correctly. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and support us. This time, I would like to talk about Shimao Group, a major Chinese real estate company that is relatively well known even among Japanese people. It was reported that the company defaulted on about 130 billion yen in Japanese yen last year. For those of you who have been stationed in China, you probably have a stronger impression that the Chinese economy is becoming more and more serious. In addition, a new topic emerged in connection with this company. According to one article, the company is struggling to pay off its debts and is looking to generate cash by selling its assets, putting development projects worth around 260 billion yuan on a lump sum. The price offered by the company was 20% lower than the assessed value, but there are reports that no buyers have appeared. This is getting a lot of attention. In other words, this topic is not just a problem for Shimao Group, but shows that the current Chinese real estate industry is reluctant to new developments and pessimistic about the future. If you buy the project for 20% less than the appraised value and complete it, you should be able to expect a big profit. However, the fact that no buyers appear means that it may not be possible to make a profit at that amount. Or it is difficult to raise funds to continue construction. Since the beginning of this year, the Chinese real estate industry was said to be booming for a while, but now the situation is very serious, and industry officials are taking a cautious stance. By the way, the communist regime wants at least the buildings under construction to be completed. There was also the view that such demands would circulate money and the economy would recover. However, with Chinese consumers feeling uncertain about the future, I realize that the real estate industry alone is unlikely to do well. Currently, the real estate industry must face the slump in the Chinese economy. China's domestic economy is currently in turmoil, and it is difficult to expect rapid growth in the future. It is difficult to maintain the status quo. So what does it take? The answer is trade. As a result of the Chinese Communist Party's misgovernment, ordinary Chinese people do not have many assets. Of course, some people may have assets, but the majority are poor. As a result, China does not have significant purchasing power. Due to the large scale of the country, the numbers alone may appear to have purchasing power. China is in complete deflationary trend and there are many unemployed people. In order to support the lives of the Chinese people, a huge production capacity is necessary, and in order to deliver that production capacity somewhere, trade is necessary. However, due to the high-handed foreign policy of the Chinese Communist Party, trade is also sluggish. If we do not do something about trade, it will be difficult to maintain the status quo, and unless we improve our relationship with the United States, which is at the forefront of the Chinese encirclement network, the Chinese economy will be hopeless in the future. A key person from America recently went to China. A little while ago, Blinken and Yellen also visited China, so we are approaching China from the United States. I think that the United States has sufficiently analyzed the current state of China before sending a key person. So perhaps if the United States presents some conditions and the Communist Party accepts it, it will tighten China a little. There is a possibility that they are trying to loosen up or something like that. Many countries, including the United States, are investing in China. It would be nice if there was coexistence and co-prosperity, but when the economy gets better, the Chinese Communist Party spends huge amounts of money on military development and conducts work abroad. China had to be clamped down because it was militarily threatened. Maybe he's saying that he'll be punished soon. However, it is inconceivable that the Xi Jinping administration would listen to the United States asking it to make some compromises. The ruler of the Communist Party doesn't care if the people become poor. I don't think Xi Jinping would say to the United States that he would not engage in manipulation activities in the United States just because China was in trouble economically. If the Communist Party's attitude changes, I think it will be when members of the Communist Party who have interests in the United States pull Xi Jinping out of power and take control of the Communist Party. However, since the head of a dictatorship is working to solidify his position in the country first and foremost, it is unlikely that Xi Jinping will be replaced by someone else. Dialogue between key persons has been taking place recently between the United States and China, but I don't think we can expect much from it. I believe that the Chinese economy will continue to evolve. With the end of the zero-corona policy this year, I thought that there would be some big positive changes in the economy, but that's not the case at all. In a normal country, politicians should think about the people's lives and the country's economy and change their policies, but even if the Chinese economy as a whole sinks, they won't be in trouble, and they won't lose elections. I can't expect much without it. That's all for now. See you next time.